What is up, everybody? How's it going? This is Zad, and in the previous video of the HTML crash course, I showed you how to install Visual Studio Code on your computer. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the HTML format and the heading tags. Okay, so let's begin. Alright, so the first thing that you need to do is to create a folder where you can store your files, okay? So I already have a folder right here called as HTML5 tutorial, which is currently empty. So I'm going to open this with Visual Studio Code. So I just have to go to the Explorer and click on Open Folder. And then I'll just select the folder I created. Okay, so just click on open, and there you are, you have your folder here. So to create multiple files in there, you just have to click on new file and just name your file. Okay, so I'm just gonna name my HTML file as index.html, but you can name anything you want. Okay, so yeah, this is the place where you have to start coding. This is also called as an IDE. Okay, so before starting with the HTML format, it's very important for you to know about HTML tags, like the format of the HTML tags. So most of your code in HTML is enclosed in tags, your content. Okay, so it goes something like this. So you have an opening tag. Let me just write the tag name. This is just an example, okay? So first you have the opening tag and then the closing tag, okay? So the closing tag has a slash here, okay? And inside of that you have your content, okay? So this is how it looks like. Opening tag, content, and the closing tag. Alright? Now let me just give you an example of how this works. So this is a heading tag, and let me just write some text in there, like hello. Alright, cool. So h1 is the name of the tag, and this is the opening tag, this is the closing tag, and hello in here is the content. Okay, so that is the simple logic about tags in HTML. Okay, now let me just write some random text in here to show you like what happens when you do that in your page. Whatever you write here is gonna be there on your your website. Okay, so this is it. This was the text I typed in Visual Studio Code. Okay, but now let me just show you the actual format. So first you have your first you have the HTML tag, and then you have the head, and then you have the body. Now I know that this might confuse you a bit, but stay along with me. I'm going to make this clear for you. So inside of the HTML tags you have the other tags. Okay, so this is the opening, this is the closing. This is the opening for the head, this is the closing for the head, and similarly for the body as well. So whatever you type in head, the head actually describes about your website, and the body, whatever you code in your body, is going to be displayed in this white space. Alright, so let me just write some some text, and if I save this and go ahead and refresh my browser, boom, this is the text that I wrote here. Alright, so now let's move on with the first concept in HTML, which is the heading tags. Alright, so the heading tag is of 6 different types. So you have all the way from H1 to H6 of different sizes. Okay, so if I just type H1 and type in heading 1, well, you can type anything you want, and if I save this and go and refresh, boom, it says heading 1. Okay, and similarly I can do that for H2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way to 6. Okay, so h2 heading 2, h3, oh, there's a caps lock, sorry, h3 heading 3, and similarly for 4, 5 and 6 as well. Okay, heading 4, heading 5, and heading 6. Okay, now I know that took some time, but don't worry. What I want to show you is the different sizes of headings. Okay, so this is size number 1, 2, 3, all the way to 6. Okay, so that was the different sizes of heading tags in HTML. So again, h1, h2, h3, all of these are the names of the tags, and you have opening and closing, and inside you have the content. Okay, that's fine. Now this is not exactly how you bring in the boilerplate or format of the HTML code. You do this by just typing the exclamation mark and click enter, and boom, you have, this is the main boilerplate of your HTML code. So first I have the Doctype Html, which tells my browser, I mean my website, like, what type of a document is this. So is it an HTML5 or HTML4? Because HTML4 was like about this long. Okay, so it's important. And the head contains some metadata and the title, and this metadata is really important to understand because it is responsible for the responsive design in your website. And title is simply the name of your tab. Okay, so if I type in my website and just save it and go to my my page and refresh this, there you go, it says my website right here. So yeah, that was about it for today's video. I showed you the HTML format as well as the heading tags in HTML. So yeah, I hope this video helped you a lot, and if it did, just go leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, and that is it for today's video, and I'll see you next time.